I'm going to be talking to you guys about a really important concept and exposing the truth behind email sending limits. The truth is that you guys have been misled, and if you're coming anywhere close to email sending limits, you are putting your company, your emails, your sales motions at a huge risk. So let's start off with what are email sending limits. Each email provider, whether that's Google, Outlook, even sequences like HubSpot, Outreach, give you a maximum number of emails that you can send using their services. However, if you're coming close to those emails or if you're even following those email sending limits, you are not doing things correctly. So let's jump into what these providers say. Now, Google says that it's okay to send 2,000 emails per day. And I think they say like about 1,500 using mail merge, any of that stuff. And this is per account. Outlook says you can email up to 5,000 recipients per day per account. HubSpot says you can send up to 5,000 emails or 500 in sequences per account. And Outreach.io says you can send 5,000 per week. Now, if you think about it, that these emails are really high, and if you just look at these sending limits, you'd probably be like, yeah, I'm fine. Like who needs to send more than 5,000 emails per week or 5,000 recipients per day or any of that stuff? Well, the truth is that these are false, because sending cold automated emails anywhere close to your sending limits is the number one way companies get banned. And why does that happen? That happens because you need to understand, if you send thousands of emails per day per account or even by domain, your account starts going under a lot of scrutiny. So this is you inviting email providers to come to your house and be like, hey, do a tax audit for me, see what's happening. And if you send that many emails and you get 60-70% reply rates, you would be fine, because that means that you're not spamming people, you're sending them what you want. But you don't get that when you send automated cold emails. Like maximum with volume, you can get like 3 to 5% reply rates. If you're really good company, you can touch up to 10. But when you don't get all those 60-70% reply rates like you would get if you were actually not cold emailing people, you basically have now told Google, Outlook, any of the email providers that yes, my company spams people, please block my account, please reduce my domain sender reputation. And this is the number one way that companies get blocked. So how do you get past this? You get past this using a multi-domain rotational strategy. This has hands down, after testing every single strategy, been our number one performing strategy that has worked up till now. So you start off by dividing your email volume into two. Number one is your high risk automated cold email. These are sent to cold accounts. These are accounts that are least likely to reply, maybe even send you to spam. And the second is your strategic outreach. So this is to enterprise customers. You're trying to build a relationship long term, and not saying you're not building the relationship from the first type, but you're trying to, like, you've already had just shown some form of interest in you guys, and you're just like moving them down the funnel. So for strategic outreach, because it's simpler, you really don't need to do anything. You can continue using the same process that you're using right now. Send emails from your main domain, not a problem. These guys don't mark you as spam, they're more likely to reply. For cold high risk outreach, you need to buy additional domains and email accounts. Essentially what you're doing is you move your risky outreach sequences to burner or secondary domains so that it does not mess with your main domains. You will send less than 100 emails per day per domain to fly under the radar for Google, Outlook, and all the email providers, even SendGrid or any of them. Now, for most companies, this should be very easy to do. Just buy additional domains, start sending emails. However, if you have complex sales processes, you can integrate everything together to run smoothly. And this should happen in a flow where your sales team does not even see the back end of processes, and they're able to send emails as normal. So now you're doing a combination of automated email outreach to the top of the funnel to move people down, along with like manual emails or highly personalized emails to strategic accounts, with a combination of your demand gen team or maybe even just your sales team to actually send emails that people are going to reply to. Both of these together will flow down to the funnel to generate revenue for your company. If you have any other questions, feel free to use the link below and schedule a call with me.